Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of FsPassengers with me, Harrisburg. So we are here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I was calling it Hershey. Basically, this is the airport also for Hershey. I guess it's technically in Harrisburg. That's where we are. And today we'll be going to Columbus, Ohio. There's several airports in Columbus. There's a couple international. It's like Port Columbus, which is I think the main international. Then there's Rickenbacker, which I think is more cargo oriented. But we're going to be going to Bolton Field, which is a smaller airport for us. General aviation. Parking brake is on. So let's go up here to FsPassengers, and we'll start a flight. Okay. So I was actually gonna... Man, this thing is so loud. I don't know why they have to be so loud. We could probably take about 60% fuel. When do the sound effects ever stop? Thank you. My goodness. I was actually gonna try to go like Dayton, but Dayton is a little far. It was like 300 and some miles. This is 200, so close to... Might be actually just over 300. Let's go to the top of 101%. So it's actually a lot of cargo, man. 161 pounds? Yeah. So we should be able to get there with 60% fuel. So we should be good. Set type, or a normal flight. And set destination. If it's KTZR. Yeah, there we go. Bolton.
Destination set.
Go ahead and load immediately. Make sure we got our 5 people.
Check handset cable queue. Check thrust level.
Alright. Ah, daggone you, EZDok. I reinstalled the computer and EZDok will not reset itself to normal. I have no idea why. It's like the settings just will not save. So let me do that real quick. Let me reset EZDok. Alright, I got it back. I don't know why the settings aren't saving for EZDok. I think it's because I loaded the old cameras, but for some reason the settings keep reverting. I don't know why. Make sure they got... Okay, so it's on. I couldn't remember if I clicked that yet or not. Alright, the parking brake is on. Let's hit our fuel selectors. You know what? I don't think I reset the time, so it's getting late in the evening, too. Alright, all that is set. Let's turn on the battery. Put this to a low idle. As we turn our nav, put this here on FIN strobe, even though that's wrong, but we don't know what to do. Turn on the magnetos, left fuel pump, and let's start that engine. Alright, put that all the way up. We can turn on the left alternator and turn off that fuel pump. Now that we've got one engine running, I'm going to turn this on so we can go ahead and holler ATC so we can get that going. We're going to be departing out to the west.
Harrisburg ground, Ibert November 48765 with Yankee. Request taxi for takeoff, west departure.
Alright, it says we're doing that.
65, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 31 using taxiway Tango.
Turn on the magnetos. Oh, whoops, fuel pump.
4.8 when ready.
Alright, taxiway, or runway 31.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 3.
This all the way up.
Via taxiway Tango.
Right alternator on. Fuel pump off. Turn on that progressive taxi. It is runway 31. Do you remember that? Move these up. Let's turn on the windshield heat. Pitot heat. Okay, so it automatically allows the autopilot. Automatically does come on to flight director when it turns on. I didn't know if it was going to be off or not. And yaw damper is off. Alright. Cowlings are open. Whoops. Bring back our yoke. Let's see exactly where we are. I don't know if we need to push back or what. Technically, I guess we're supposed to push back. Of course, you're supposed to push back before you start up, but you know. Start our pushback. Runway 31. So let's move our heading over towards 31. Let's go 310. Not sure of the exact heading of the runway, but that's alright. That scratchiness on the headphones, I just don't know what that is. Alright. Don't know if that's gonna on the line or not. Alright, let's go ahead and stop right here. Let's flip on our taxi light. We'll go ahead and taxi on over to the runway. Reset our altimeter. Over here to runway 31. Alright, so it looks like we're... I can't remember what runway we came in on. I think it was actually 31. So we're just going back over. No, we didn't come in third. We came in... I can't remember, because I remember those... I don't know if that's a nuclear power plant or what. I do remember that in the scenery, but I can't remember... Can't remember if it was 31 or not. I know it was a weird landing. The last two landings, it's like we're getting blown off course. It's like I can't come straight in. I guess it would be more realistic, but both times it's just like the wind has been insane. I guess it's the one pushing us around. Kind of fun, but at the same time kind of crazy. Trying to like crab it to land. Alright. I believe that is our runway right there that we're looking at. So kind of a long taxi. Get all the way over there. That's always fun. I'm sure everyone knows by now that is my favorite part. Just taxiing around. So 3113, we don't need to go all the way over there. Let's just head ATC up over here. Because we don't need that much runway. I'll go ahead and request takeoff. Hell, this really is the end.
Departure at runway 31. Piper, November 18765, cleared for takeoff. Runway 31, departure to the west approved.
Alright, acknowledge that clearance. Put some flaps out. Turn the strobes on. Landing lights are on. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, we'll do a rolling takeoff as well. Alright. Whoa, a little far. Alright, let's go ahead and get it. Line up a little better. And let's go for it. And that P, I don't know if it's the P factor or what, but this plane just wants to go dead left. Maybe that's what it is with our landing as well, not the wind. So you gotta put in a little rudder just to keep it straight. Positive rate gear up. And get rid of our flaps as well. I don't know, what is this water? Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I don't know what river this would be. Let's start heading out left. Heading out to the west, I should say. With our left turn. The textures and wrecks for the water look really good, the ones we installed. Can't remember exactly which ones I used. I wish I could remember what the original cloud textures that were used before, because I like them so much better. Alright, let's go ahead and turn yaw damper on, autopilot. We use the heading. See if I can remember how to do vertical speed. Let's see if she comes back around. I don't know if it's gonna do it or not. Alright, it looks like it is. Alright, move that up to 10. What does it do? Yeah, it's working. Sweet. So we can take a look outside. I'll know what airport that is. As you can see, the scenery looks beautiful. I'm back to DX9 since I wiped out the computer. I'm just going to leave it on DX9 probably, not go to DX10 again. Been getting really good frame rates ever since I reinstalled as well. But you kind of expect it's a fresh install. Not too cloudy out. You see the sun is coming down. It's a nice area. Pennsylvania is a beautiful area. Clear these messages. I hate those messages on the GPS. I don't know why that always bothers me. Let's need to get back on track. Probably to we need to go 280. So we're 280, I believe. Oh, 287. The desired track is 280. Alright, now we're on it. There are the alerts. And let's change the range down. I don't know why it's starting out at such a long range. There's 80, there's 50. That's better. Alright. Well, we're well on our way. Everything looks pretty good, so I'll go ahead and speed it up, and I will be back in just a bit.
Получит даже.
Alright, everybody, I just slowed it down. Let's check, Alright, we're 26 miles out. So let's go ahead and... I'm not sure if they've got a tower there or not. We're looking for KTZR. KTZR. And actually, all these airports in Columbus are like right near each other. I thought that was kind of weird. At least it sounded like that. Oh, that's kind of the one I wanted to go to. There's Bolton right there. Alright, so they do have a tower. Hopefully they're going to give us runway 4. Runway 4 has the ILS on it. Oh, come on, man. I set up the ILS to 111.7. Nah, man, they're not going to give us an option for a different runway either, are they? Well, that sucks. Because I looked at the plate and everything. I needed to enter the ILS at 2,700 feet. That kind of sucks. Alright, runway 22, huh? Need to hasten our descent a little bit. Oops, wrong button. Probably have nothing for 22, do they? Yeah, select approach. It's all 4. Damn it, that sucks. I don't know how to get back to there. Whoops. Alright. That sucks. So, runway 22, let's check it out. I want to go a little to the right. We need to move our range down as well. That's 30 miles, 20. Alright, let's cut out to the right. Yeah, that sucks though. Alright, let's hasten our descent. The altitude elevation of the airport is about 1,000 feet. It was like 900 and some feet. So we're 20 miles out. We got 6,000 feet to go. Not sure. We'll probably need to go to the right a little bit more. I wish I could get a better view of the airport. I don't think I can though. It's going to be covered up by this anyway. Let's check this out. I love the lights in this airplane though. They look really, really good. Alright, so there's back on 10. Still not sure where we're going out just... quite far enough. What is our heading? Basically 290. Coming up on Columbus is it's actually like, I wanted to say the second biggest city in Ohio. Second to Cleveland. But I was surprised by that. The metropolitan area is actually bigger than Cincinnati. I would have figured Cincinnati was bigger, but apparently not. Alright, 16 miles to go. And we are... it's... well... 5,200 feet above. We'll probably slow it down just a little bit. It's going to be harder to find the approach now. Yeah, I was really hoping that if it was a tower, it would give us runway 4, and if not, we would just select 4. I'm controlling the descent. The only way I can do it, man, is I'd have to shut off the autopilot, and then when we're ready to descend, then re-engage it, and then it'll let me do it. I kept trying to do it without doing that, and it didn't work. Lighten up our descent. Trying to... alright, just under 14 miles. Kind of want to... I don't know if it were... so that's the thing, I can't really see. Even on the black part. Oh, went through it. I can't tell. Is that it? I can't tell. No, I'm not really sure how to use that map. That part of it. Alright, we'll go back to 600 feet a minute on our descent. But I think all the airports are like 10 miles south of Columbus is what it kept saying on AirNav. I'm gonna speed it up to 700 or 700 feet a minute. So we're about 11 miles out. So we can't bring it up on the GPS, so this could be really crappy. Let me zoom in on that. Extend our range a little bit. So we're so far down here, now it's not going to work very well. But it's just dead west. So I wanted to be a little high. We're not going to be able to see it. I wish I could remove that. That would help a lot. Because it's blocking me from being able to see the thing. But I don't know how to get that off of there. Nope. Stupid thing. You're in the way. I gotta think that's it. We'd come around for 4, so that's gotta be to 22. One more time. We need to check our distance. We're 9 miles out. Our approach should be alright. Hasten our descent just a little bit. I'll usually like to, be around 3,000 feet, although it's not ILS. That might actually be us right there. I'm betting that's us. I think that's gotta be us, because it's out to our left. Alright, 7 miles out. Like I say, I think that's us. It's like we're zoomed out. I'm sorry I keep having to move this. It's probably annoying. It's annoying to me as well. I can't actually read it that well. Alright, and you can see we would be right on the glide slope. Let's go ahead and turn to it. So, let's see what I just turned it to. 215. Yeah, I don't have the exact written. I have it written down, everything written down for 4. Alright, acknowledge that. Alright, I can just see we need to go to the right. I can just see the runway. Lighten up on our descent just a little bit. It looks like we're pretty much on the glide slope though. Like I said, I was prepared for runway 4. Let's slow down as well. Full mixture. Alright. Need to get down. We're a little too high now. That thing bitching at me. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the autopilot. We need to kill off some speed, even though this thing's gonna annoy the hell out of me. So we have to kill off speed and get down. Not a good combination. By the way, we're at 99%. I got down to 98 because when I was trying to set our descent vertical speed, I kind of jerked it down a little bit. Lowering the gear. Get some flaps out. Now we can add a little bit of power to get that annoying thing up. Alright, now we're low, so that's good. Yeah, killing off some speed now. Alright, flaps are fully extended. Coming in high again. Alright. Let's need to get over to the right a little bit. Coming in pretty nice. A little low now. A little low. Now we're high. Can't see the runway very well. We're off to the left, by the way, a lot. We were way left. A lot more than I thought. Come on, brakes. You're not working very well. I was going to try and turn right there. But we're going a little fast. So let's go on down a little bit further. I'm not sure if we came down a little hard, too. It was not the greatest landing. Would have liked a little better than that. Off to the left and came down just a little hard. I couldn't really see the runway as well as I wanted to. But oh well. What's done is done. Man, shut up, pal. My god. It's like, I freaking heard you, pal. You had to give me a while to get down to a taxiway. You happy?
Contact ground on 121.8.
Alright.
121.8. Hyper 765.
Switch over there. Put this on define strobe. Taxi light. The lane light's off.
Alton ground. Hyper November 48765. Taxi departure.
Flaps are fully retracted, by the way.
765 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha 3 Alpha Charlie.
Alright, by the way,
General aviation parking.
So,
Alpha 3 Alpha Charlie.
ever since we've been in this
5.
plane, let me turn that on. See, I had the help boxes have been off because we've been using DX10 ever since I've been in the plane, and we've been actually having these the exact opposite. I thought down was closed, but apparently it's the other way around. My bad. Like I said, we've been using DX10, and the help boxes, for whatever reason, do not work, even with the DX10 fixer that I had on there. I can't really see the taxi lines, which is kind of annoying. Seems like there could be some better illumination from these lights. Alright, well, so we'll head down to here. Ended up a kind of a night flight. We're kind of in a race against the falling sun. But I kind of like it. Some of this night flying makes it a little more challenging. This landing was a lot more challenging for sure. I should have done a better job. Off to the left and down a little hard. I haven't landed this plane all that great, although I don't really have much experience with it. The only times I really fly it is in FsPassengers. Other than that, I'm usually flying the big jets and everything because of air hauler. Moved back over to the 747 and air hauler for a little while, though I think I'm gonna switch over to the MD-11 for a flight up in Juneau here in the next couple days. Hopefully fly that today. I'm not sure when it'll be posted because I'm not sure when I'll post this either. Oh, got one more video to post of FsPassengers before this one. So probably a few days. Guess in another video we flew out of Melbourne. Seems like the video card issues seem to be fixed, so I'm very happy about that. It's just very odd that I tried so many drivers, and I tried using the driver uninstaller, that DDU, and nothing would work, and Operation Sol seemed to have cured it. And I'm using almost a year-old driver too, about 11 months. I don't want to use the newer ones. Kind of worried about that. Alright, we'll stop right here. Let's get rid of this yoke. Parking brake is on. Yeah, I think it looks really nice, man, with the lights on. We're gonna use messages off. Alright. Let's cut the lights. Alright, engines are off. Dome light just so we can see. Turn the alternators off. Mags off. Taxi light off. Strobes off. Landing lights are off. The nav is off. Let's get this. Turn the radios off. Windshield heat off. pitot heat off. Turn this off. That is off. Put these down. Come back up. Come back up to the top. Turn our battery off. Oh, it's dark. Trying to turn those fuel selectors off. Where are you? Not sure if I turn them off or not. Now you gotta right click them. These are open. Close those up. I should be letting the people out right now. I guess as soon as I was gonna hit the seatbelt button, but never mind, it's gone now. Should have been letting them out as soon as I got the engines off, but that's alright. It's so weird. Some weird sounds from these people, man. Alright. 10% more to go. Alright, everybody's out. Sweet. Let's go ahead and end the flight. Alright, flight distance 293. Oh, by the way, we didn't use that much fuel. I'll talk about that in a second. Time airborne, 2 hours, almost 10 minutes. Flight block, 2 hours, 19 minutes. Flight on the time on the ground, 14.5 minutes. Average speed, 135 knots. Climb time, 26 minutes, 38 seconds. Cruise time, 1 hour and 13 minutes. Average cruise speed, 142.72 knots. Descent time, 30 minutes, 17 seconds. Landing speed 77.95. Landing touchdown 107.7 was a kiss. Landing pitch 3, which I believe is pretty good. Try to get that. Landing weight 4481. Total fuel used 282 pounds. Climb fuel used 76 pounds. Cruise fuel used 155. Cruise fuel an hour. We used 127 an hour. Descent fuel used 50 pounds. Ticket income 1,360, cargo income 119, fuel cost 273, airport taxes 6, insurance cost 63. I thought it's like 44 last time out. Are they climbing? Is that because the plane is getting older? I don't know. So it costs more. I don't know. Total income $1,137 times the 50 is 56,850. By the way, very good flight, professionally done, 99%. I don't know, has that always been there before? Considering the flight was very good, they thought we should be 99%, so we're up to 94.78, an increase of 0.42. A perfect flight, 280. We usually get like 180. You made a very smooth landing, plus 50. Good flight, no problems. Satisfied passengers, plus 100. Landed at 30. Oh, because we got a long flight. Without time acceleration, we really did use. So we got an extra 108, which helps because we always get dinged 80 points in this plane. Extra backpack, leave the strobes on. We didn't. Beacon must be activated. There's no beacon. Alright. I'll close that up. Yeah, it's not going to show me the fuel, because I was kind of concerned about how much fuel we'd have, but I'm trying to fly recently in this plane a little more realistic and cutting, like this one we went, 16,500 feet, and I eased back on the throttle a pretty good deal, and leaned out the mixture a lot, which you're supposed to do. But because with the Cessna, because it flies so slow and everything, I was always going 100% throttle, which you're not supposed to do. I believe to get the maximum range in the Cessna, you actually are supposed to do like 50% on the power on your cruise. And this one, I don't know, it was a little over 50%. Well, 50% on the controller, which, I don't know. I was going to say because you're not really at idle. I don't know how to say it when I'm trying to think, but just because you're 50% on the controller, you're going to be over 50% on the RPMs and everything. But I'm trying to ease back, and it's helped out our range a lot. And we went slower, 130 some knots instead of 160, which I think I was going a few flights at 100%. But anyway, that's it for this flight. We are in Columbus. We'll probably head south and maybe a little west in our next flight. Just kind of crisscrossing across the U.S. right now, going north and south and heading out to the west as we build up our money and our pilot bonus and everything, pilot points. So I hope you all enjoyed the flight, and I'll catch you on the next one.